Okay, what is good? Oh, this hair is not bad. I can't have that hair there. That's not good. Hi friends, what's good? It's Cole. Alright, so for this video I wanted to do a makeup tutorial with drugstore makeup that's affordable that everybody can get easily. I feel like lots of people think you need really expensive makeup to look really expensive, and that's not the case. Alright, so if we want to learn how to get less ugly together, keep on watching in the next clip. Okay, first thing I'm gonna do is take off my glasses so you can see my beautiful dark circles under my eyeballs. First thing I'm gonna do is take this e.l.f. Blemish Control Primer. That's what I'm gonna use as my base before I put on any foundation. This primer is pretty good. It's only $6, and I just pumped like one or two little weird things and just put it all over my face. Hold for the freaking wind that's coming through. This primer has like a really clean smell to it, and I know that's a weird like description, like what is clean, but it doesn't smell like garbage. So next thing, I'm gonna take my Wet n Wild Photo Focus foundation in Nude Ivory. This is probably too light for me, but I'm gonna use it anyway. This foundation's $6, and it's probably one of my favorite foundations I've ever used. So we're gonna go ahead and apply this. So to blend in my foundation, I usually would grab my beauty blender, but I don't really want to use that because this is a drugstore tutorial. So I got this sponge from the drugstore. It's the Real Technique sponge. It is about $8 if you get it on the website, but at Walmart they have like 2 packs that are around like $9, and I'm starting to see them more individually now, and the individual pack is probably around $6, I think. And I'm just gonna go ahead and push in my foundation like I would with a beauty blender. Whenever I apply this foundation, it sets really quickly, so I just try to do it in sections. I do one side of my face, and then I do the other, then I do the middle. I do like chin, lip, and then I'll do my nose and up to my brow, and then I'll go in and do my forehead last. Okay, lastly, I'm gonna take this Firstly, I'm gonna wipe the sweat off my forehead. Lastly, I'm gonna apply this foundation to my forehead. I feel like foundation always takes me longest to do just because I like have a giant bowling ball man face, so it takes a lot to cover everything. Okay, foundation's done. Now I'm gonna take my concealer. Okay, so for concealer, I'm gonna take the Maybelline Fit Me concealer. I'm gonna do the regular thing and just put it under my eyes in like a stripy thing. Okay, now I'm gonna take the same sponge I used for my foundation, and I'm just gonna press it into my skin. Before this can settle, I'm gonna take the same powder I used in my last video in all my makeup looks, the Coty Airspun powder. This is only like $6, I think, and this is what I use for baking. So what you want to do with this loose powder is take it and put it in the cap. I'm just gonna take my beauty blender, aka Real Technique sponge, and I'm just gonna pack it on there, and then I'm just gonna pack it under my eye. And then as this sits, the heat coming from my face,
which is a lot of it because I'm having a heat stroke,
will come through my face, and the powder traps the heat down, and it will settle all the concealer and all the foundation that's there. Okay, so what we're gonna do now is take this cream contour and contour our face with it. This cream contour is by e.l.f. It has 3 contour shades, 1 highlighting shade. This cream contour palette is only $6. I'm gonna take the lightest and this middle contour shade together, and I'm gonna use that for my contour. I'm gonna start at the top of my cheekbone, make a fish face, and trace it down to like halfway, which I already started doing. There she is. Same thing on the other side. I'm just gonna take this one and this one, mix them. I'm gonna put it on the other side. There she is. Now, if your contours are uneven and you put this one way higher or lower than the other one, just like move your head a lot so no one can see it. I'm gonna take this e.l.f. stippling brush. I think it's about $3. You can get it at Walmart with all the e.l.f. stuff. I'm kind of doing like tapping motions to blend it in and back and forth. Everyone says you're supposed to blend upwards when you do this, so we're gonna do that. We're gonna listen to everyone else who knows what they're doing. Take the same colors. I'm just gonna kind of dot it in the places where I want it to go. Make sure you get your contour all the way up into your receding hairline so that everything looks blended. And I'm kind of moving in circular motions. I don't know if that's the best for this contour, but it's what I'm gonna do. Now I'm going to do the same thing that I did to my forehead and my cheek, and I'm just going to put it on my jawline because, as you can tell, I have a double chin. And if I don't want her to be there, or if I want to make it look separated from my actual face, which, yes, please, I'm going to follow where my jaw is. I'm just going to trace a line back with the contour. Then I'm going to take my e.l.f. stippling brush, and I'm just going to trace it. So now that you look too chiseled and you look like Mount Rushmore, take some baking powder that we used before, and then where you see like your skin, where it's white right there, trace that same white line. I need to contour my giant man nose. So when I contour my nose, I'm sure it's not perfect, but I kind of just like see the ends of my nose where where it starts to round off. I just trace that line, and then I just blend it with a brush. And I've never really cream contoured my nose before, so we're gonna have a great time. Now we're gonna do our eyebrows. I'm gonna use the e.l.f. eyebrow kit. This e.l.f. eyebrow kit is only $3. And it comes with a pomade, like a wax kind of, and then it has a powder in it, and that's just the wax that you put in. So when I do my eyebrows, the only, it's not really that tricky. I just take my natural brow and I just trace the top line of my brow. And then after I do that, I just trace the bottom line and then I just fill it in. It's not really anything too crazy. There she is. And now I'm just going to literally do the same exact thing with my other brow. Underline, do the top line, and then just fill it in, and then put the wax powder. Alright, we don't have to talk about how much this one doesn't match that one because it doesn't matter. We're going to do our blush and our highlight next. This is the e.l.f. blush palette in the light shade. There's two shades. I think there's a light and a dark. This one's definitely the lighter one. By the way, this blush palette was only $6. And I'm going to take the peach one and I'll mix it with the pink one right next to it. So pink and peach mixed. Pretend your life isn't terrible and smile real quick so you know where to put your blush. This is an e.l.f. Baked Highlighter in Blush Gems. This was only $4 and it's really, it's pretty. You have to build it up, but it definitely gets there. There's a glow there. I'm gonna do the Kim Kardashian thing and put it above my eyebrow. That's good. That's a good highlighter. For $4, that's good. Next, we're going to do our eyeshadow. I have a few things that I'm going to use for this look. I kind of really don't know what look I'm going to do. I just know I have colors. I'm going to use them. These are the Milani Bella Eyes Gel Powder eyeshadows. They're individuals, and
you're gonna die.
Each of these at the drugstore is $5. And the only reason these are in my hands right now is because I went to the Dollar Tree and they had these for $1. This is an e.l.f. eyeshadow palette. It's called Party Ready eyeshadow palette. I went online to look and see how much this is, but I didn't see it on there anymore. I do know all the Mad for Matte palettes that are literally this, just different colors, are $10. So I'm gonna assume this was $10. So the first thing we're gonna do, I'm gonna try not to kill your retinas. First thing we're gonna do is take this Second Delightus eyeshadow color. It's a really, really pale peachy color. So we're gonna take that pale peachy color, load it up, and we're just gonna put it above our crease. So our crease is where our eye folds in. We're just gonna go a little bit above that to blend our crease colors better. Now we're gonna take this purpley color, purpley rosy pink color. We're gonna put that in our actual crease. The first place you put your brush is the first place you're gonna have the most pigment on your brush. So if you take your color and you put it directly on the outer corner first, you're gonna get most of the color there. And then you blend it in a little circle there and then bring it into the rest of the crease. So it looks like the darker color is on the outside and it blends in nicely into the inner corner. Okay, so now that I took that color, I'm going to take some of this purpley color. I'm going to take it and put it right here in the outer corner. We're going to take the one of the $1/$5 Milani eyeshadows. This one's in Bella Charcoal. It's just a really, really dark shimmery color. I'm going to put it on the outer corner. You have your crease done, you have the outer corner dark. Now we want to put a lid color. Really like that bronzy color that's in there. So since this is kind of a cheaper eyeshadow, I'm going to just take my finger and go back and forth. I'm going to put it straight on the lid. Sometimes with shimmers, the best payoff you can get is just using your finger to put it on. I'm gonna kind of go over the colors that are already placed on my lid. And then once I do that, it's kind of messy. So I'm gonna take a clean eyeshadow brush and I'm going to go back in my crease and just blend the lid color with the crease color. And then now that we have the lid, the outer corner, and the crease, I'm gonna go back in with our transition shade that we used earlier. And I'm going to, right where the color, the rosy pink color stops, I'm gonna go over where it meets my skin, and I'm gonna go over with the transition color just so it looks like a really clean blend. And very lastly, I'm gonna take this like really shimmery white color on the end and just put it underneath my brow. And I'm gonna take the same color and I'm gonna put it in my inner corner. Okay, now I matched the other eye, so the next thing I'm gonna do is do the lash line. So I'm gonna take this $5 eyeshadow that I got for $1. I'm just gonna put this on the lower lash line carefully. Like that. So now we have purple underneath. So now I'm gonna take this powder off. And see how much that cleaned it up. Remember when it was like really scary before? Now it's way more muted and somewhat not terrifying. What we're gonna do now is finish the eyes. Skin Kissing Me liners by L'Oreal. I got these on sale. They're originally $8.99 and I got mine at Meijer for like $2. They were in like a little bin and they were on sale. I'm gonna take this gold liner and fill in my waterline with it. Okay, so now we just need a mascara. I love the L'Oreal Voluminous mascara. It's probably the best mascara from the drugstore that I have used. And then I also have the L'Oreal Voluminous eyeshadow base. It's like a primer. So if you have really terrible eyelashes like me, these will kind of just make them look like they have more volume and stuff. Make sure to get mascara on your eyeshadow that you just did. Like that. Like that. That's perfect. That's exactly what you want to do when you're doing your mascara. Also, this L'Oreal mascara is $7.25 on their website, and the primer on their website is $7.99. Okay, so to finish, guys, I'm actually going to put on some lashes. These are the Kiss Couture lashes in Gala. I think I did it. Question mark? Dear God, please love me enough. I know I'm a gay, but please help me through this time. What the hell did I just do? Okay, we did stuff. What's the last thing to do? Lipsticks. If you want a cheap version of something that's gonna last all day as a liquid lipstick, are the NYX lingeries. Like when I wear these, I can literally put one on and go to sleep and wake up. And that's happened a lot because I don't oftentimes take my makeup off before I go to sleep. I want this face set for all of the activities I'm not gonna do later. Alright, thanks for watching. This video was really fun to make. Doing glam on a budget is what I'm kind of used to doing because I work at Taco Bell and I don't have $1 million. So buying makeup that's affordable is what I'm used to. This was really cool to do. If you guys have any ideas of what you want to see from me next, you guys can leave it in the comments below. If you liked the video, go ahead and like. If you liked it in your soul, if you emotionally liked it, physically like it, with the like button below. Please subscribe down below. Alright, I'll see you in the next video. Have fun, live your life, and don't kill anyone. Bye.